Alright, what's good y'all? We're back for a new vid. This is gonna be a post moves tutorial. Every single move you can do out the post in 2K25. Let's get right into it, not gonna waste anyone's time. Let's jump into 2KU. Alright, so let's jump right into the learn 2K area where we can actually practice these moves. So we gotta go with the post goat Akeem Olajuwon to show you guys these moves. So we've got the little hand cam right there, so you're gonna be able to follow along and see really what I'm doing on my controller while performing these moves. So let's start with the absolute basics, how to enter the post. So you're gonna have to hold your left trigger, that's gonna get you posted up right there as you can see. And if you release it, you're gonna go back to normal stance. Now while posted up, you can move around with the left joystick. Just go wherever you want to go to work on the court. Just move around with the left joystick, keep holding the trigger. Now while you're posted up like this, you're gonna have a bunch of fakes and moves that you can do with your right stick. So if you tap up, this is gonna be changing your dribbling hand, so very useful. You can fake guys like this all the time, just switching dribbling hand. Now these side flicks are gonna be shoulder fakes. As you can see, just a fake spin right there on the outer and inner. There you go, another kind of fake spin where he just kind of throws his body in this fake defender. So also if you go down, he's gonna be kind of dribbling the ball pretty low, I guess, to avoid steals. I have never used this online, but it's there if you want to. Now let's look at the same thing, but without dribbling. You're gonna be in triple threat. You can also get posted up in triple threat, and similarly you're gonna have a bunch of fakes. So the shoulder fakes, fake spins, fake launches. Now you're gonna be looking for a teammate. If you go down, this is also pretty useless in my opinion, and if you go up, you're gonna be pretty much changing stance 90 degree. So face up, posted up, pretty cool stuff. Just getting into position. So if we move on to the actual moves you can do while posted up, we're gonna start with the post spin. So while posted up, obviously always holding the trigger. You can do a post spin by making a circle motion with your right stick. So if I want to go inner post spin, you're gonna be doing this inside kind of spin with your guy obviously posted up, and you're gonna go like this. You can attack the basket. Dudes that have no strength on defense, they have a really tough time defending these post spin. And you can do the same in the other direction, so where your back is facing, spin on yourself and go to the basket. Now don't forget all the moves that I'm talking about. You can pretty much combo them however you want and create some pretty sick post clips. So plenty of ways to attack. This was post spin. Now if we go into drop step, you're gonna want to hit the X or square button. If you're on PS, you're gonna want to hit the X button and holding post up obviously, and while you hit X you want to be having your left stick towards your back. So that's gonna give you this drop step right there. Also a move people have extreme trouble guarding if you don't have any strength. Just drop stepping someone is really muscling them up in the paint under the basket, and then you can attack. So drop steps really useful. If you want a pro hop, it's the same thing as the drop step, but instead of going left stick towards your back, you're gonna go left stick towards your front. You're gonna get that pro hop right there. I experimented a lot with this last year online. It is pretty viable, so you can attack the post in a lot of different ways with drop steps, pro hops, spins, and I think that's it. Now you do have your post step back if you're looking to get into this. While you're posted up, hold turbo, and then you've got a new array of move like this step back right there. It's really useful, creates a lot of space. If you go up, this is still gonna be changing dribbling hands. And then you've got some more intense kind of fakes if you go left or right, and he actually changes hands too, so pretty useful fakes to have in your bag. This is all while holding turbo. Now I think this is pretty much it for the post movement. Let's get into post shots. So we're gonna be starting with the classical post fade. Now I'm gonna be learning to you guys how to do it with the stick, right stick. All the shots I do with the right stick. I think it gives you more control over the angle and I think it's just way more efficient to be learning this right away with this. Now you can do all of these with X obviously, but I would really recommend going with the stick, as it allows you to pick and choose your direction way more reliably. So post fade, while holding up post stance with the left trigger, you're just gonna simply flick and hold your right stick towards where you want to fade. This is also gonna become your shot timing. So turn around fade like this. You can also go front fade like this. Very efficient moves. So just showing you once again, if you're gonna go towards your back, this is gonna be a turnaround fade, and if you're going towards where your player's facing, you're gonna have a same side fade. So while we're in fades, let's talk about shimmies. So it's the exact same principle, but instead of just holding, you're gonna give a opposite flick before holding to input the fakes. So your second input is gonna be where you wanna fade. So let's say I wanna shimmy fade towards the right. You're gonna go left right with the stick. You're gonna have that shoulder fake. So say I want to shimmy right and fade left. It is pretty simple. 2 inputs on your controller: shimmy right, fade left. It's really intuitive how this works. It's just about, you know, mastering the timing. It becomes your fade timing. Like I said, the shimmy, only difference is you got the flick beforehand. So pretty good move. You get stuns on defenders online if you're able to master this, if you got badges and everything. So great move to learn. So shall we go to the post hop shot? So hop jumpers, you're gonna want to double tap the direction where you want to go, and this is also gonna become your timing like the fade. So look at this big hop, creates a lot of space. This is really package dependent. Make sure you got a decent one. It's also pretty easy to actually turn into a fade if you kind of mistime the double tap. That happens a lot. So you can also go over the shoulder hop shot like this. He's got some pretty nice animation. So make sure you try a lot of them. There are some really good ones in there. So then we can move on to the hooks. Similar to the fade, but instead of going back or in front of you, you're actually gonna go towards the basket to get these hooks. So you just go up on the right stick, obviously while being posted up always. Haven't really messed around with hooks this year, so I'm pretty bad on these timings. But you got the hooks right there, and if you want to go over your shoulder, you just pretty much have to give yourself an angle towards where your player is not facing. You're gonna get these turnaround hooks. This is a pretty sick move to learn. I know this is pretty broken in online gameplay every year, but I had to show you. So make sure you learn all of these moves. I think that completes the simple moves. Now obviously you can combo these up in pretty much infinite manner. There is so much you can learn about the post game, and it is so rewarding to use in online play. So make sure you spend at least a bit of time working on these. Backspin, come back up, hop shot, it's fake, you come back, and the up and unders are pretty much the same way with the shots. Then in the post you just cancel the animation, go right back up, get some guys to bite to these. It's extremely rewarding. I think that pretty much sums it up for this post tutorial. If you did enjoy it, if it was any use to you, make sure you drop a like on this vid. Make sure you sub up if you're new, especially if you're trying to see me dominate with these moves in online gameplay. I am a pretty decent post player. So if you did enjoy this vid, make sure you drop a like, sub up if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!